finally, that our greatest blessing of unity, flowing together and prosperity, God has brought us a leader who is anointed for such a work.
Zimbabwe,
we are one people, united by our flag. We are one people, united by our national anthem, and indeed by the blood and love of Jesus Christ.
The word we want to say to the nation, please know who God has sent to you. Kwa muri vanhu veZimbabwe, sumo inoti chigunwe chimwe hachitswanyi inda. Mnangagwa ari ega chigunwe chimwe, asi mukamubatsira inda dzose dzinotswanywa. We ask you to stand with this great vision so that all the lies may be destroyed that are destroying our nation, and so that our nation may be blessed.
Ndiye watinofana kunamata, tigonamata, kunamata Mwari wedu. I would want Zimbabwe to love God, so God can love Zimbabwe.
During the last half of the 20th century, Almighty God, through the power of Christ the Passover Lamb, answered the prayers of the people of Africa by granting us our own biblical exodus from the servitude of colonialism. Free African nations began to emerge. In 1980, God gave the people of Zimbabwe victory in a protracted liberation war, and the new nation of Zimbabwe was born. Throughout the initial 37 years of the tenure of its founding president, Robert Gabriel Mugabe, the nation made many gains, but also faced many critical challenges. At every turn, cognizant that Zimbabwe is the custodian of powerful promises of God and covenants with Him, the church led the people of Zimbabwe in initiatives of turning to God in prayerful petition for the peace, unity, godliness, prosperity, and progress of the nation. Through the Faith for the Nation campaign, Prophet Andrew Wutaunashe rallied Christians to continually ask God to grant us the kind of nation described in 1 Kings 4, verse 20, 24, and 25. A nation built on the pillars of godliness, peace, unity in diversity, just government, and economic opportunity for all. While we witnessed many answers to prayer, it was clear that the season when God would usher Zimbabwe into His promised prosperity was not yet upon us. Through the years, the Spirit of God had indicated that the season would be indicated by the rise to national leadership of a man who would come anointed with the Joseph Spirit to restore and unite the nation and bring it into its divine renaissance. Throughout 2017, the last year of President Mugabe's tenure, the nation had sunk into deep crisis characterized by division, economic malaise, and dangerous political turmoil, which left the nation teetering on a cliff edge of destruction. Even the nation's God-ordained future leader had been forced into exile after several attempts on his life. Once again, we turned to God in prayer, and through a peaceful operation spearheaded by the armed forces and war veterans of the nation, known as Operation Restore Legacy, God granted Zimbabwe the answer of peace. Genesis 41 verse 16. Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, the Joseph long promised by God to Zimbabwe, was inaugurated as the new president of Zimbabwe, and the nation was swept into a new season of peace, unity, and hope for the future.